Alright, so for this game we've got Twinstar here as black, and over here as purple we have Murcanic. And it looks like Murcanic and Twinstar are going for a basic start. Looks like Twinstar has started up with an extra metal extractor over building a bot factory, but Murcanic may change. Looks like he's going just for a metal extractor. Both are going for bot factories, it looks like. Pretty basic starts up. Right now they're really evenly matched. Murcanic has a little bit more at this moment in metal. You can see it here. So, let's see here. Twinstar is working on getting this bot factory out, but Murcanic has already started building engineers, and he's going to start a power line coming out this way. They're pretty close to each other, but not incredibly close, like some other games where they start right next to each other. So things should be good from here on. Both are working on power with their comms while working on getting engineers out. Looks like Murcanic, there you go. Murcanic has decided to opt to building metal everywhere, and he's tossed the docks up. Looks like the docks is going to go ahead and start searching around. Well, Wolfgang here is just working on getting a radar up and a stinger as well. So both going for some pretty unique stuff. There we go. Alright, so Murcanic's scouting around with docks, just going ahead and securing these locations over here, making sure that Twinstar isn't controlling them. Twinstar working on getting stingers, just following probably his engineers, which will help protect them from bombers, but there are no bombers for Murcanic. Murcanic is actually working at 62% efficiency. He does not have too much power at this moment, so he's definitely slowed down. There we go. So now Twinstar is actually working at 53% efficiency. He's really draining his economy pretty hard. Getting things working, slowly working on getting an air factory going. And he has a slightly few more units than Murcanic. And energy storage going up here for Murcanic as he works on just controlling it. And this lone docks here will eventually run into these guys, and no, he may actually not, depending on which way he decides to go. He is definitely searching around so far near the South Pole and slowly expanding himself outwards. Another power line started, and that little guy, he's actually headed straight for these guys, and he'll be able to take out and damage this entire expansion pretty easily, which will give him a bit of a head start. Air factory going up here, Murcanic working at actually 100% efficiency, now 71%. So he's just skipping out there on energy, and actually Twinstar has more metal. And quickly that docks is moving in, trying to take on those enemy troops, just about to take out that stinger. And there he goes, he takes out that stinger and destroys that engineer, and he's just going to hang out in this expansion. As an air scout here, Firefly goes ahead and starts looking around, misses the base completely, and in comes another docks, and that docks is going to destroy that docks. Oh, they destroy each other. And so that cuts out there. Advanced bot factory already going up here for Murcanic, and he's going to start working on getting some vehicle factories out. Still expanding, not a lot of expansions going on here for Murcanic at this moment. He's got 2 single bot fabbers expanding his metal at the moment. So he's definitely slowly trying to get more metal, while Wolfgang has 1, two engineers working on getting metal at this moment, plus the engineers down here working on getting some bot factories. Fighter coming up, and it is going over the base. Murcanic now knows where the base is and what's going on right here. He'll have a good idea. Radar up here, and Murcanic will probably want to see about tossing up some sort of defensive line there. Just one or two. There we go. A laser defense tower right there is going to be going up. That's just going to help protect everything. Fighter trying to take on that Firefly, but the Firefly outruns it. No vehicles. Oh, looks like some UTC-8s coming out here for Murcanic, but other than that, not much else. And that laser defense tower is almost completed there. That's going to just help him secure that entire area. Advanced air factory slowly being worked on here by Twinstar. And that's going to be something that Murcanic wants to watch out for. Murcanic looks like he put a bot fabricator over here, but it's not doing anything at this moment. Docks is starting to come out of these factories here. 3 factories up. And it looks like his advanced factory is almost 25% of the way completed. An anti-air going up here after the lone builder gets taken out. And definitely at the moment, air superiority goes to Murcanic. Murcanic looks like he got taken out here by that single laser tower. 2 docks is causing some problems at that northern expansion. UTC-8's taking on some Doxes, doing pretty well. And the Doxes are taking it out, and that Stinger is taken out as well. Laser defense tower is going up. Another advanced air factory coming up as well with the aid. It's like the game's lagging a bit. Quite a bit here. Oh, it looks like we lost connection to the server. That is not good. So we'll be right back after we figure that out. Alright, and we are back with our rehost here. Just gotta touch reload here. Alright, so hopefully this will not break down and sputter out like last time. Going to wait on both of them to spawn. Alright, and both of them have chosen the same positions over again. My word. So they know where they're going, and they should be able to hit each other earlier. So both of these guys are going to be starting out here early. And as purple we've got Murcanic, and as black we've got Twinstar. And so they're working on getting their normal builds up. And actually, Murcanic's already in front with almost a bot factory out. He's really pushing it this time to try to get the lead, while Twinstar's going ahead and taking things a little bit slower. His comms slowly moving around to start building that bot factory. There we go. Murcanic's setting up power and already getting an engineer out. Here, he's really punching it, really wants to get things going and finish soon here. And Twinstar's first factory is finally complete, and he's set up engineers. Actually, Doxes are coming out here for let's see. Alright, so Murcanic going ahead and scouting out, and he will probably see about probing this way, just to see if Twinstar is in the same location, which he is actually. Expansion's going up here. Murcanic already getting on power. He's got more power and soon possibly more metal. And that might give him the bit of an advantage he needs just to go ahead and get farther. And Twinstar's working on getting more metal now, expanding out here. Murcanic searching around, but his troops are not anywhere close to over here. It's actually a pretty good, smart move of Twinstar to go ahead and grab here, because he can get the metal from this area, and should they get destroyed, he will be fine. And already he's beginning to work on getting some bot factories out. He really is trying to get ready for this. Murcanic just about to destroy that engineer, takes it down really quick and easily. Murcanic should now know that he is in the same spot as before. And an orbital, well, looks like he was going for an orbital factory, but decided against it, instead going work on an air factory. And that single laser tower will be able to take out that. Oh, looks like the docks has stopped for the time being. Bot factory is going up here for Murcanic. More power being worked on as well. He's got a little bit of a head start working on killing off this metal extractor here slowly. Murcanic jumping on getting a turret up here. Going to try to hold this location. And there goes a metal extractor, and that's really going to hurt Twinstar. Double laser tower up here, and it's doing some damage to those metal extractors. It's going to hurt quite a bit. And actually allow him to maintain control of this area. And this metal extractor is going to be taken down. No troops being sent down southwards, which is a shame to see. Bot factory finally completed. Air factory about halfway. And Murcanic is in the lead with power and metal at the moment. Bomber comes in, takes out that docks. And here comes a fighter, and it is going for that engineer and takes it out. That air factory more than ever is needed. And that docks is taken out as well. Docks is coming forwards, and they're being shot at by those towers, taken down easily by it. And that bomber is just an annoyance. And it needs to go really quick here. Fighter is up, and it takes out that bomber that was being so annoying. And it is gone. Murcanic pushing his expansion very nicely. Has a lot of the world compared to last time. And he is in a great position. Twinstar really needs to push up and grab all the mechs he can. All of these areas, because he is lagging behind almost by half. More factories coming up. Dual laser tower being worked on. And if those docks can actually hurry in there quick enough, might be able to kill that engineer, but probably won't be able to. Advanced factory being worked on really hard. And actually, if that engineer comes any closer, no, those docks will not be. Oh, looks like they were, but they aren't. Murcanic pushing forwards. If he can hurry up and get in there, he'll be able to take this expansion out. And there goes the engineer, and is taken down, which is a loss. And Murcanic is able to wipe out another docks with his one remaining. A close call, to be sure. Vehicle factories being set up to go as well. Nice raid group coming around the sides. And actually, if they can get back here, they can do a lot of damage to all of this metal that Twinstar has, which he desperately needs at this moment. More bot factories coming up as well. Large groups of doxes starting to come together here. Twinstar probably is actually working under his efficiency, and he's really, really going to need it. Bombers coming in, and they should be able to take out the expansion builder. No air cover at all. Two fighters. Looks like fighters actually aren't paying attention at all. And so air superiority will be kept. Engineer is under attack, possibly. Coming in for a bombing run, and the expansion builder is taken down. But all of that microing may be a loss. Very quickly getting an advanced vehicle factory up here. While already two advanced fabbers out for Murcanic, and they're just sitting around doing nothing, which is a shame to see, because they could be building a lot of stuff that would really help, but they are currently building nothing. Advanced metal starting to come together, and advanced power as well coming out here for Murcanic. Murcanic really trying to take over the skies, working on getting things out. It looks like Vanguard's being built here, which can be a really big pain if they get in close. If they do not get in close, then they don't really matter, actually. But having those Vanguards there is going to be something that could be a pain. Advanced Vehicle Fabricator being worked on now. And all of these bots have actually gone in here, and they are destroying this expansion. And if they run out this way, they can do a ton of damage. Here. Bomber searching around, and it is going to miss those fabbers there. Flak coming up here just to go ahead and defend. Large group of doxes pushing forwards here. Very nicely done. Murcanic is dominating this entire area. And looks like an advanced air factory is being worked on here. And it looks like a Hulkins is being set up. Laser defense towers are going up around the area. Just go ahead and seal the base in. And all of those ducks is just saying there they could be raiding all of this really nicely, but they aren't. More advanced fabricators coming out, working on getting power and everything out. He could really expand his economy. Well, he actually is expanding his economy, but he could really expand his military by just adding more and more factories. He's just got these one fabrication bots, which really don't speed things up too quickly. Bomber coming in, and it takes out 2 fabricators, which does a lot of damage. More laser defense towers being built as well. Looks like those docks got destroyed. Lots and lots of more doxes and stingers coming out. Another advanced factory coming out as well. UTC 8's coming around the northern side, and they'll probably see about trying to sneak in there, just through the side there. Looks like all these stingers are congregating somewhere. Not sure where though. And the doxes have literally gotten stuck around that. Hulkins almost completed, and that's going to be a really big help. Be able to do a lot of damage. UTC 8's coming in, trying to sneak around the edge, and they might be able to do it. Fighters coming in, just to get an idea of what's going on. UTC 8 coming around, destroying that pelter in production. And Dox is trying to come forwards, try to take out those UTC 8s. Not much is going on the far side. Bomber just sitting there, bombing. And those tanks have made it in. And they are doing damage to everything in their path. And they're taken out by a large number of doxes. More are coming in, doing some damage, but they were able to take out quite a bit here, which really helps Murcanic. Hulkins should be firing, but it's not. Apparently it's bugged, or it's trying to aim at something it can't hit. Oh, there we go. Fired. Anyways, large group of ducks coming around the south. They are really pushing it, with a large group of vanguards following suit, as well as a large number of doxes. Really working on getting the defensive turrets up. But it looks like they're not going anywhere. Bombers coming in, and actually have no idea what they're doing at all. Hulkins looks like it can't see anything that far. Let's see here. Actually, no, it can. It looks like it's just missing terribly. Twinstar doesn't have too much range on anything. Has a bit of an idea of what's going on, but not much. Large group of doxes get damaged by that Hulkins. Nice push from the north coming up. Murcanic has lots of metal and lots of energy, and he actually needs to build more factories at this moment, because they are doing very little. Airfabbers are working on getting Pelicans out, and it looks like he's going to try to go for a Pelican drop. Actually, with those flat cannons there, it might be a bad idea for him to do it, especially all the fighters over the comm. And it looks like they tried to push forwards, but decided not to. All of those Ducks is coming in, doing a bit of damage. Troops coming around, and they are going to try to sneak around the back. Fighter goes in, gets taken out. Flat cannon takes out a lot. And oh, the entire attack group is taken out. And that really hurts. Dox is coming forwards, and actually if they go northward, they can head straight into the power line. And there they go. They're heading straight up in and taking out all of those engineers and right into the power line. And they are going to do a lot of damage to it if they are not stopped. Some Kestrels coming out, but they are not doing anything. Looks like Twinstar has decided to surrender, and that is good game. Murcanic takes the win for round 1.